So, as we open the large and busy streets of downtown Auckland, the year is. I already forgot. I think 2006. I said I wrote this
Mhm.
somewhere. I've lost it now.
I believe so because it's on the Conca. It's on the Conca
Yeah.
and the Quest.
It is 2006.
2006. Summer has started. Well, like I was gonna say, maybe for other parts of the world, it is June for you. Um, but as well, what would we find you and you, well, whoever wants to go first, what you'll be doing on a random Tuesday morning?
I think like Maru's getting ready for what is ostensibly like her job, which is to her job, which ostensibly her job is. Sorry, my heart exploded a bit.
Good?
Yeah, she's getting ready for what is ostensibly her job, which is to meet with like people, help them organize things, basically like a sort of like a social service sort of thing, but well, in fact, it's just help her scam people. So she's probably just getting ready for that.
So you're a wedding planner.
Yeah, wedding planner, masquerades as like a wedding planner, or like somebody who can help like you organize things, just like stuff like that. Like, yeah.
As suppose then walking this is like an actual like job you have, right? So,
Yes, ostensibly, I'm gonna say it was like a thing her mother did, and after mother died, she like filed the paperwork to like actually like hey like inherit like the business, so like it is on paper a real business. Yeah.
then
When was Yelp invented? All of the Yelp reviews are going to be awful.
Now I'll ensure your wealth reviews for your business are great. They won't have reports. The service is just so good.
Yeah, your I presume you have like an office then for your business, or because it's like very small, do you just like run it from home?
Yeah, I'd imagine like I'd imagine she would have gotten an office because like she likes to keep the business, which is the actual business, which is crime, away from the home. So she would have like probably just rented out like a small office. Yeah.
So yeah, as you're walking your office, the sort of cool winter air providing a sort of refreshing atmosphere to you. You'll arrive. It's about like 11 in the morning as you'll kind of like open up, and as you fire up your computer, you check. You have an email there. An email that is very informal and asks if you are open this weekend, if you have time, as there is someone who would like to plan a sort of formal gathering, and they need someone to help them out as they don't have any knowledge of the city.
I mean, yeah, Meru will. She'll check her. The schedule, and if like there's something conflicting, yeah, she'll send an email that. Yeah, she's willing to discuss details.
How is the early morning for Diane?
You said it's June, right? So it would be like winter
Yes.
for us. she'd probably be out making sure that like people have like coats and stuff. Like if she has anything to distribute, giving people like a warm meal or whatnot. Just something like that related to the nonprofit she works for.
But I think I know what to. As listen, I presume you like check into the office in the morning. You'll have to like get your get some of the blankets and new donations that these people have received to sort of distribute. You'll see there's like small packets, kind of like these like small paper bags that contain like leaflets. With like this sort of it's like very simple cross that kind of like stands out on the one of the leaflets. I'm not sure if you like pick it up to read it or not.
Yeah, she'd pick it up, and if anyone's near around, be like, "Are we handing these out today?"
One of your coworkers will nod. Says, "Yeah, the last donor gave us a lot of these things, and one of their requests was we give these packets out to people. I think some sort of New Age church, I think."
Yeah, Diane would take a look at one of them a little bit closer.
Speaks about the Church of God. Very maybe on the nose, you would think, but it's sort of it's very like friendly and optimistic message about looking for the bright future and remembering that God is real and He has sent His emissary here on Earth, and we should all be praying for salvation.
Okay. Probably not the only religious material we've been given.
No, but listen, you can give me a no roll. It's only a basic difficulty. You know, a Church of God is well, it's a very sort of. They are dangerous. They are viewed as dangerous in certain circles. They are a unified sort of sect that formed in the Middle East around well, what they claim to be an actual real life angel, and it's they claim it came through one of the rifts, and it's a messenger from God, and it brings them like peace and salvation. And it's a religion. It's like a sect that has spread across the entirety of like the Middle East, sort of the like small parts of Asia and parts of like northeast Africa, sort of like Egypt, that area. It sort of has unified a lot because a lot of the sort of Abrahamic religions kind of like were like, that's an actual angel. Holy shit. There were some conflicts. The angel apparently is a woman and fit well with certain ideologies, but overall now in that area, the sect has sort of unified now. There were some conflicts in the sort of 70s, 80s, especially like the 80s, but now it has sort of emerged as a unifying sort of force. And it's one of the few places on the globe which Storm has no real influence or even access. As they say, they have divine protection. They don't need anything else.
All right, I feel like knowing that and seeing that these pamphlets are from the Church of God, Diane would kind of like roll her eyes and just be like, oh, these religious cunts are just so relentless. But
I know that, like,
hey, they're donating.
yeah, I was about to say it's a big donation. I, I don't think anyone's gonna like leave that nonsense here, anyways.
Yeah, more likely they'll just
I mean, it's like clearly someone with,
burn
like
it.
superpowers and probably just has like angel wings or something.
Probably. I mean, can you imagine an angel? It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. I can hand this stuff out. That's fine. No one
Well,
reads this shit anyway.
he'll kind of like chuckle and nod as you'll sort of get ready to head out, and you'll pack everything in the car and sort of drive to the shelter itself. As well, Auckland does have plenty of shelters for a lot of the homeless population. There's even with the sort of large population that has been like growing over the years, a lot of sort of social programs have been established to try and not just help these people, but actually like work on reintegrating them back into society, finding jobs, making sure they don't fall into dangerous vices, that sort of thing.
Mhm.
So yeah, we'll be driving over and begin handing out these these winter clothes alongside the leaflets. Switch back to Miu. Any plans right now?
Listen, like if she has no like meetings to attend, like meetings to attend to on the schedule, listen, like she will go out to like cafes and the like, because listen, that's always an opportunity to meet new people and meet new marks.
So what kind of information are you looking to scam off of people?
So for her, the information she is always looking to get is the information she's always looking to get is it's one of two things. If it's like if she feels like the rest is good enough, like it would be blackmail material. But otherwise, she's mostly just looking like getting information from people who are like a little dumb, so she knows like the exact right thing to say, so like they won't question like where's my money going.
Gotta say, so you are like leaning towards the because I think you're the one who said the concept is the scammer who scams the rich people.
Yes, that's also part of what keeps it low is she's scamming like thousands of dollars from people who have like hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, so you would be going towards the more high-end places then, right? Because that's where all the some
Yes.
of the rich folk would be.
Yeah. There's just no money in scamming poor people, and the poor people are more likely to notice the money's missing. Yes, you are correct. And you know who's poor, Jill? My family. They're getting the money.
Second to look at my existing roulette wheel.
Try as I might, I can't emulate the Tick or Tamara character I can't emulate the Tick character who will unintentionally fuck over the point. I can't emulate the Tamara character who will just steal from like the homeless man because the homeless man like grumbled at her a bit.
Oh, give me like a detect roll, regardless, since you're still using your powers.
Detect, all right. Roll. Oh, I assume, do I get the fee reel from
Yeah.
Mind Powers? All right. Hey, there we go.
Um, as you're gonna spend some time. Listen, it is important you select the correct mark. So if you have to find someone that has because people won't just like randomly think about embarrassing stuff, but well, if somebody takes out their mistress here, or maybe has an argument with their wife and they think some like bad stuff that maybe you could leverage. Not every day is catch day, but well, at least like once a week, a good mark can be found here. Um, because I feel like standing around ATMs, listening for people's like fucking card numbers is a bit too suspicious. But as
Yeah,
you're
no, that's out. I think that's out. That's out. I'm not doing that shit.
as you're kind of listening for thoughts, you will just hear someone think about bombing a homeless shelter. You just the thought just kind of like just echoes a bit as you kind of like just hear it. Like, yeah, they're thinking to themselves, yeah, no, probably that will do.
Bomb shelters. They're like,
I'm not sure if you hone in on that one.
yeah. That's the honing on that.
As yeah, no, you will sort of see this woman sitting at the table, alone, actually, and well, give me like kind of like either an awareness or a detect roll. You have to use your nerves.
All right. With nerves. Does any free roll apply from like mind powers or anything, or is it just
No.
a normal reroll? Normal reroll. There we
Yeah.
go.
As you realize they do just glance at you, smile, and then just glance away. But it's just kind of like it happened like in a very quick succession. If you weren't like very attentive in that moment, probably wouldn't have like even realized it. As again, you hear in her mind. Yeah, that should definitely get their attention. How does tomorrow sound? Sounds good.
Yeah, hearing that, like hearing that and seeing the glance, like so Maru will listen for a bit longer to see if there's any like specific information she can get, but like if there's none, like she will try to like nonchalantly leave. Like she does not want to appear obvious.
Well, it's very weird that you will hear a sort of you won't like everything you'll hear the date, the hour, and the intent. You won't hear like the location exactly. There's like several in the area. But yeah, no, you can discreetly leave after like a few more minutes.
Yeah, like she'll pretend to like look at her phone, like act like she got like a message, and then just like try to leave. Yeah, like that. Yeah, there's a is there a payphone she can find? Is there like I assume in the aftermath of risk and shit, like not like is there any like anonymous tip line?
Oh, absolutely. You can call it in with your local like police department.
Yeah, she would find a payphone and try to do it a bit of a ways away. She wouldn't like try to find the nearest payphone.
Yeah. You'll dial up. I should look this up. Let's see. That's Dylan's fucking emergency. Okay, 999. So yeah, you dial 999 as you'll hear on the other end of the voice. You'll say, "Hello, how can I help? This is at the police department."
I need to make an anonymous tip. I overheard people talking about like a bombing attack on the homeless shelters tomorrow.
All right, can do you know more details about this?
Assuming she can give the description of the woman.
Yeah. I'll say, right? How exactly have you happened to overhear this? If you don't mind me asking, ma'am.
Yeah, as she'll just say, I was at the. She'll like give the place name and she'll say, I was in the corner doing work. I don't think they noticed me when they sat down, and she started talking. Overheard her. It's
Understood, ma'am. I will forward this to the police, and I'm sure they'll be able to handle it. Thank you.
Thank you.
As you like, kind of like close the paint one down. Give me an awareness roll.
I give you an awareness roll. Absolutely. I'll give a reroll on that. Darn.
As listen, you'll kind of step out of the payphone. You'll realize it far too late, right? As you see the same woman is now sort of like a few meters behind you, kind of like walking towards you.
Oh, can I help you?
Yeah, you're gonna tell me who you made a phone call to.
As Moo will say, I made a tip about things I heard.
Kind of bleeding hard, are you?
I don't think you gotta be bleeding hot not to want random people to die.
Oh, you'd be surprised. There's people out there who just say, "None of my business."
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's not much of my business, but now that people know about the right people know about it, something they can handle.
Think the police can stop me?
If they can't, I probably can't. So
Did just read my mind. And maybe I have a couple skills that they don't.
listen, Grun, I know that's the most obvious bait in the world. But what if I take it anyways? As yeah, listen, as Moon will say, I have a few other things, yeah, but as you like to keep cards close to my chest. So where are you? What are you? Where are you planning to do it tomorrow? As she is using the mind control. Think
Give me give me like an endure roll. It's gonna be an extreme difficulty.
endure with focus.
Yeah.
Extreme. All right. Let me do
Not
my
too
free
bad.
reroll. What was that?
I was gonna say not a bad free reroll.
Yeah, it's pretty good. There we
Yeah.
go.
You sort of pressure her as you ask that, kind of like so you can see her like straining against you. You've never like had to push into someone this fucking hard. Because there's not gonna be an attack tomorrow.
Okay, well, but what the fuck? What's next then? What's the fucking game here?
Game is to see how you would react. See if you would be a good candidate.
Good candidate for what?
Let's just say I'm looking to build a little group here. I'm looking for people who, well, not afraid to get their hands dirty, but are not exactly psychopaths.
Yes. Maru will say. Maru will say. Listen, I'm willing to hear it out, but it better be something good. I've got a family. I've got a family I'm responsible for.
We pay quite well. Now get the fuck out of my head before I kill you.
Yeah, as Maru will cut off the contact.
She'll kind of like shudder a bit. Says, "Alright, you got like a quiet place we can talk around here?"
I have an office.
Cool, let's go there.
Yeah, as Maru will take this one to the office. Yeah.
Yeah, she'll follow her as she'll kind of walk inside with you, and as you kind of close the door, you will see her like the clothes on her begin to sort of shift, and it's like her whole body begins to morph as like you see her shapeshift into a different individual in front of you. Turns around, smiles. Hope you don't mind the honesty and all that, but no sense in lying now. As you will see the sort of like animalistic features on her and sort of scale like like her scaled covered skin in certain parts.
Yeah, I could understand hiding a bit if I looked like that.
Yeah. A lot of my people are not very popular, especially not around here. Can't blame you folks though. I would have killed them too. Call me Calliope. What's your name?
Maru, Maru Sakata.
Well, this will be maybe the shortest recruitment message ever. I'm looking to build a small team of vigilantes in the area. People who are willing to work outside the legal bounds to enact what we would call street justice. I.e., well, you don't have to do the murder if you're squeamish, but you'll definitely be an accomplice to it.
You say vigilante justice. What kind of people are we going after?
Well, I'm not gonna blow up the shelter, but some of the local homeless shelters have been targeted by this cult from the Middle East. They worship an actual angel. They're here now in your city. Don't know why. Don't really care. I'm here to make sure their representatives will die.
She'll nod. She'll nod. So we will say yeah, we will just ask so I know you said you'll pay, but I also have a question. Is this gonna put my I've got two siblings I raised. Is this gonna put them in danger?
Wear a fucking mask, kid.
Yeah, we will just say. Yeah, we will say. Yeah, I plan to wear a mask. I mean, listen, that I can read minds. That other people can read minds. I mean, like,
Yeah. You seem to be pretty good at it. Let's see how well you can defend against it, as you suddenly feel this immense pressure, like echoing at the gates of your mind. Give me a endure with focus.
I'll spend one adrenaline for this. Endure with focus. Is this just normal critical
Yeah.
difficulty?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, I do a free reroll, and I will.
Yeah, you easily like push her back. She kind of like recoils, but says, "See, you'll do just fine." Fucking mind is like a steel trap. Ain't no one getting in there.
All right. Listen, as Maru will ask like a bit more details about who these guys are, like what exactly, like what are the what are they actually intending to do? But like she ultimately is agreeing to the job.
A lot of people will be like, "I don't know what the fuck they want to do. I don't really give a shit. They're a bunch of weird fucking cultists. I'm just gonna gut them."
Oh, Maru will say, "Oh, I suppose I can find out."
I mean, if you want to dive into their brains, God knows what's there. It's on you. Never really liked reading people's minds. I am technically obligated to give you this. She like puts down you'll kind of like she has like a small backpack with her. She'll kind of like pull out this uh it's literally like a small envelope. Down payment and well, it's not like a contract, but let's just call it an informal one.
Yeah, Maru will nod and listen. She'll open the envelope.
Yeah, there's some money there. The God, the equivalent of what you would consider sort of half a month's average salary right now. So it's like a decent amount. Not like crazy by any means, but well. And there's like a small, almost like letter, as you will in fact see the fucking Spectre logo just kind of like prominent above, as it just says, "Welcome to Spectre." So then like hand drawn smiley face.
Yeah, Maru's expression is kind of like it's kind of blank. She'll just say, "This, this isn't how I imagined a terrorist group would do recruitment, personally."
She kind of like Shrek says, "Well, they give us a lot of leeway on how we run our shit, and this is technically my cell. I don't know what the fuck they wanted. They said I need to give you like a war contract. There's your work contract, I guess. I have no expectations. I just like to talk to people. I don't know how the fuck these things happen.
Yeah.
Not really big
no.
on formalities."
Maru will just nod as she'll say, "Well, for what it's worth, I appreciate it. I'd rather keep my name and legal identity as far away from anything related to a terrorist group. So no contracts is fine with me."
She kind of like chuckles and nods. All right. Listen, I'll reach to you out soon. We're gonna move on them once I get more details. I'm also putting a small team together, so you won't be the only one.
All right. Well, you know where to find me.
She like nods, as you'll see her again shapeshift before leaving your office.
Yeah. When she leaves, Maru's just gonna just kind of say to herself, like, I didn't have become a terrorist on the bucket list, but well, let's see where this goes."
Meanwhile, Diane, you are you're helping I'll hand out the stuff. Homeless will be, of course, thankful. Some of them will be kind of like looking weirdly at the pamphlets, but they're like reading them as they take their leave.
Yeah, if they look weirdly at it, Diane's just gonna shrug and be like, they donated.
Listen, listen, it's a read, like kind of just out of curiosity, if nothing else.
Mhm.
Not sure if you have anything you want to do afterwards.
Um, if anything, you should probably try and contact Sky to meet up. I don't know if you can hear my cat trying to fucking break down the door.
Yes, you can definitely up. Let me find a picture. So I was looking for the freaky cultists. So that's a different sort of vibe.
It's a little bit. Feel free to go whatever direction with the picture. She's pretty open.
Yes. Listen, I found something in the same vein. Yeah. You can reach out. Probably catch her sort of between classes.
Yeah. She just asked to meet up at like a coffee shop or something before her next class.
As as you'll be able to kind of grab a kind of get her order as well. She'll be like 5 minutes late, and she'll eventually arrive, and she'll say, "Oh, sorry, kept us a bit longer than I expected. How are you?"
Doing all right, even though you kept me waiting, but you know, I'll survive.
Sure you will. Oof, this
How
is
class has been?
well. I have last a couple more exams, and well, I'll be done. I think been a stressful year. I feel like.
Yeah, you could say that. Sounds like they're running you ragged, though.
Shall not. What kind of degree you think would you say she's studying? Art student. Never mind. You said. It's like. What kind of art then? Let's get more specific.
I guess that's pretty open. I was thinking like fine art.
Like,
So
okay, give me a
probably
second. I need to Google. I don't know what the
very
fuck that is.
general. It'd be like painting, sculpting, that kind of like traditional medium stuff.
The Greek shit, the gay shit.
Yeah, probably the pretentious shit, which you know you have to go through if you want to get a job.
The type of shit that a Twitter account who had a Roman marble bust art would post, like they don't make art like the Romans used to, while posting something made by like a gay woman in like 2019.
I was thinking more of the kind of art school that people go to and are like, man, I think my art's worse after going here.
So yeah, I would say painting then.
Yeah, that works.
Firing painting. She says, "My God, give me a second."
He's dying.
The dog actually just broke down the door.
I'm surprised Josie's not still trying to claw my door.
Father, why are you talking to the box? No, I'm right here, Father.
Hydrated. So she'll say, it's I don't know. It's every time I submit another submitted this work, and that like the teachers, I don't. It's like they're like they have a vision in their head, and the moment you like just stray slightly from it, it's like you've lost them.
Oh God, yeah, I can imagine. How do you grade artwork anyway? Isn't it supposed to be like up to interpretation?
Oh God, if they heard you, they would lose their minds. They will call you stupid.
Maybe I should start saying it louder then, you know, get like a megaphone and stand outside their class.
Well, that's why they're teachers and not like actual like artists.
Ain't that the truth?
Speaking of,
Hmm?
I got an offer.
An offer?
Like sort of job offer, right? Like commission based.
Really?
Yes.
What kind of stuff?
Well, apparently they saw some of the works I put online, some of the photos. They said it's really cool, and they want to commission like a few art pieces, and they're willing to like start out with one. Paid me like $100 for it.
Damn, all right.
And Yeah, they wanted like they want kind of weird. They said they wanted like a corgi riding a bicycle. They said go
Oh,
nuts
oh,
with the concept. They want to see my creativity.
okay. So the concept is corgi riding a bicycle.
Yeah, and I'm supposed to be very creative about it, which is harder
Interesting.
than you think. Because I
I would
feel
ask
like
if this is a kink thing, but I really hope it's not.
surely this is just someone who wants like a funny like painting on their wall, right?
Fingers crossed. People are fucking weird.
But listen, he paid up front. He said I'd have like 2 weeks to do it, so it should be like a just like a small thing, nothing too big. But
I mean, hey, yeah, give it a shot if you get a weird vibe.
I,
Get the hell out
I'll
of
be
Dodge.
honest. I'll be honest. As long as he doesn't like expect me to do weird stuff right now, I'm gonna say no to the money though.
Okay, yeah, can't fault you for that.
But I will ask this: Is what is Diana doing other than well, working for the NGOs?
I feel like she was an art student, but either dropped out or is like done with that. She doesn't like paint for a living, but she does like dabble in art stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe has like had like one or two things in like a small gallery, but doesn't really like pursue it as a career.
Um. So we'll say what about you? You be thinking about the stuff?
About stuff.
I mean, it's gonna be hard if you just keep, government aid can only take you so far, right?
Yeah, I mean, my mom's doing all right now, but I'm trying to find a look, I'm not trying to work for like money, you know? That's not my goal.
I'm saying if you just, like, I'm certain if you went up to like one of those like storm offices and you show them your powers, I'm sure they'll probably give you a job.
Oh yeah, so I could be a fucking like punching bag for the government or somebody that just throw at people to beat them into submission. Yeah, that sounds great.
Well, I mean, sure. I don't know. Maybe probably they'll pay you well. I've seen like seen those like superhero celebrities. I
Um,
they're paid well.
yeah, I'm sure it pays well to have sponsorships and, you know, a glam team following you behind or whatever else they fucking have.
That's true. Listen, what if we just start your own brand and we make it like separate from Storm, so you don't have to be tied to any like government, right?
Aren't they gonna have a problem with that?
Well, there's
You know what?
several. No,
Why would I
listen.
care?
No, there's several like independent like people out there who have their own like companies and they do their stuff. Probably won't be able to like you know do much, but it's like popular, and I don't know. Maybe you can talk to the city council and like, get you like approval for stuff. I don't know. I've seen some like internet posts about them.
I don't know. Can you imagine me as a superhero celebrity?
I mean, I think you have to kind of have the ingredients for it, right? I mean, you look good. You have a cool, flashy power. Um, you literally do non-profit work. I feel like you just lack some self-confidence.
I don't lack self-confidence. I'm questioning my motivations or the motivations for doing this at all. Like, sure, I've, you know, tased a creep on the side of the street every now and then, but I don't know about the whole vigilante justice stuff. Not saying it doesn't appeal to me.
Listen, I was gonna ask if I did hear some of the law students talking like a few days ago. I'm worried, you know. It's right now, like people like you, they're not like they're sort of in a legal gray area, right? But
Hmm.
things change. Who knows? In like 5, 10 years, maybe they will like start like imposing restrictions and sure, maybe it's gonna be hard to silence, you know, the popular ones, the ones that have like a platform to speak from.
Uh, I guess. Yeah. I mean, if somebody was going to actually use their platform, wouldn't be a bad thing.
That's why I'm saying you listen. I feel like again, you don't have to do vigilante stuff. Like I feel like helping people with like mundane things would also like do good, right? I'm just saying. I feel like I see you, and I don't know. You after after the incident, I wanted you like get stuck and you know.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I don't see it as getting stuck, but maybe you're right. I mean, what's the point in having this stuff if I'm not gonna do something with it?
Are people who are saying that these things are God-given gifts, and then there's people who say they're from the devil. So just about how you use them, right?
Oh yeah, can't wait for people following me around with pitchforks and torches.
And just zap them if they do.
It'd be funny at least. You know, I'll give it some thought. Like, where do we even start? Do I just post a video online? What?
Well, I'm pretty certain. Well, pretty certain you could probably help out. There's a you don't you're like you like touch a power line, you're gonna be fine, right?
As far as I know,
Yeah.
probably.
So uh, can probably construction workers that might need help. Um, there's
Like, give somebody's car a jump on the side of the road.
recharge batteries for free instantly. I'm just saying. Listen, there's like people would be like, oh, you provide free electricity to people.
It's not a bad idea. I was thinking something a little bit flashier, but it is useful.
Yeah, but like you know me, I'm kind of like a big nerd sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not like handing out blankets to people and new shoes is exactly flashy either, but it needs to be done.
If I mean, listen, I feel like if you could do flash stuff, but if you don't like actually like knowing you're just probably gonna get found out and arrested.
I'm offended that you think that, but also not going to argue.
I think you've been very. Like, people will be like, "Huh, I wonder who's that girl out there using electricity and like going through things." There's so many of them around.
So I'm confused. Do you want me to be public about it or no?
I feel like if you've been public enough to the point where I don't think you can be Batman. I think people will figure
Yeah,
you out
no,
immediately.
I think we've. I mean, can you imagine?
I'm saying starting like a non-profit sort of electrical company. That's
A
insane.
non-profit electrical company.
That's insane. I think the government will come after us. Is this even legal? What we're talking here? I don't know.
No, most likely not. But who cares at this point?
How are they gonna know if you just pump electricity to the network? Can they figure that out? I don't think they can figure that out.
Sure, we can find some way. At least until they find a way to shut us down. But we can piss them off until then.
Listen, I can go to like the engineering classes and see if I can like rope someone in. They're big nerds.
Okay.
If they think they can get to hang out with 2 girls, they'll probably say yes.
Okay. You know what? I'll hear out the idea. We'll see what we can do.
You know, this reminds me of old times. I should like
As long as you get to paint the nice portraits of me, the posters that we're going to put up everywhere.
Oh, absolutely. I'm already like thinking about logos and designs.
Should I start working on sewing spandex?
I suppose there are people who are arguing for a sex appeal. I guess depends on your angle.
Thinking more like the old school Superman, Captain America spandex outfits, but you know, do those have sex appeal?
You know how they drew women in the 80s?
No, I'm very aware.
Oof.
Probably got a couple of comics back home.
So yeah, listen. I'll you know what? I'll get back to you either like tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, and get someone who's a bit more big brained, so we can like hash out the technical aspects.
All right. Well, we'll see. But there's shit that we can fix. Let's do something about it. Why not?
She like smiles and nods, very like energized, unintended.
Haha.
Listen, the utilities company are not gonna. This isn't. Can't believe the biggest backers for
Utilities
assassins are like utilities companies.
They're gonna the utility
pink
company is gonna like call up the utility company. The utility industry is gonna call up the politicians of New Zealand and like stop the bribery and I call inspector. I want this person dead. Call inspector, not call inspector. Call in Storm. Kill these guys.
Unfortunately, sir, Storm doesn't. Storm supports this, sir. They were funded by a communist. Ah, for fuck's sake,
He's
no.
sturdy, anarchist. Simon, save me. Bring water.
I can't wait to hear the InfoWars episode about.
The utility company is gonna mass support Simon now.
You ruined the world, Diane. You fucking...
Well, listen, man. There's still like plenty of money to be made and like networks and like expanding like the.
It's not about the money. It's about seeing the despair on the single mother as I shut her power off.
It's like only filling up like batteries, man. It's fine.
That's where it starts. Where does it end?
if we didn't kill Steve Jobs on Epstein's Island, he would kill you now, Diane. We don't like right to repair.
For even thinking about it.
Listen, I do love how retroactively the list of people who died on Epstein Islands got bigger. It gets bigger every week.
I was about to say
It's a lot of
every
people.
political company, every continent.
When I
except
when I
Africa.
when I title that like event as the end of the world order, it is the end. It's
Only the noble African warlord was not invited to Epstein's Island. That's because everyone was racist.
no, because this is the world where the warlords were like more pacifistic. They probably would have been invited already.
Even the noble African
Nobody
warlords, the only ones in
The
real
only
life who
people who
escaped.
No one's
didn't
safe.
the only people who didn't go were like the religious cultists who like viewed that as sinful.
Maybe they were right. I'll
And
give
you know
them
what?
that.
They're right. I should say.
But yeah, not sure if there's anything else you'd like to talk with your friend before she heads back to a different class.
No. She just say if she needs help with her end of year project that her professors keep tearing up to let her know.
Listen, I'm sure this like new patron of hers will be a
A
breath of
very
fresh
normal
air.
person.
Who doesn't want to see a corgi riding a bicycle?
Oh god.
I know a pre-existing NPC is the one who commissioned this, but I can't
Yeah, who
put that down.
Yeah, listen. Anything else you'd like to do for the day, Diane?
No, nothing I can think of. She'd probably head home after work. Which would probably be when her mom is like leaving for work. I assume she works
Yes, let me
later in the day.
see if I can
I don't know. Are people gambling at like
now,
noon?
Now can you set now, Jill? Would you do me a favor and send the pictures
Uh-huh.
separately?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. What picture did I even choose?
Because I can't like I don't know how to extract it from the docs. I am weirdly atechnical at certain times. Fortunately, again, this is how Simon and his band will like rise to power. They'll be able to point to these sort of examples and be like, "Yo, what the fuck? They're robbing you of your hard-earned money."
The poor repairman will lose his job because of you, Diane. And for what? Only because he was not blessed with fucking powers?
No, I'm helping repairman, I swear.
Can't believe this fucking minority is taking the job. of
This
the honest
fucking dirty
white
black
Whoa!
woman.
Whoa!
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, listen, Mac, I was being a little spicy though. I was cranking up to 5. Thank you for cranking it up yourself.
This is training for the Alex Jones role, okay?
Like,
Constitution.
He's getting too into character.
It's okay, I'll play Hassan later. I'll defend you.
as you get back home, your mother kind of like is kind of getting her coat on. She smiles, says, "Hey, how have you been?"
Hey, you know, not too busy, but keeping busy. Saw Sky earlier.
How is she doing?
You know, as well as she can with art school. You know how it is. Can't be creative, ironically enough.
That's bad, huh?
Yeah, I mean, at least she made it seem like it was that bad. But I remember it being kind of, ugh.
She kind of like gives a bit of a grimace as okay. Well, listen, it's, she has like what two more years, and I was gonna say what's no, I've decided it's 2 more years of school.
Okay.
I was about to like look up universities news. I don't know, 2 years. Decided. I'll say.
This is character development.
Yay.
I'll say.
Pause.
She has like 2 more years. I think she can make it through.
Yeah, yeah. You know, working on exams right now. Take a little bit of a break at least. And found somebody who's willing to commission her. She got paid like $500 up front.
No, that's good. What did they want to commission?
Corgi riding a bicycle. I told her, fingers crossed, he's not a fucking creep.
It's you have a good intuition on your shoulders. Hopefully, she does as well.
She knows if it becomes a problem, she can come to me and I'll figure a way out.
Yeah, like smiles, nods. Well, if only it was so easy for everyone. Oof.
Oh, to just tase rich assholes? Yeah. I'm sorry, rich cunts. I need to say the C word a lot more.
She'll say, yeah, it's God, tonight is oof. Hope it'll be better than last night.
I mean, is there anything that you need help with?
Nah, it's just apparently there's like a new group in town, and they're spending each evening, yeah, at the casino, playing some higher stakes than usual, and well, and you know how the rich kids can get a bit rowdy, especially after several drinks.
Yeah, I mean, anyone who's rich enough to gamble with their fucking money. Probably not the best decision makers.
You give me a detect roll.
I'll try. I'm not great at it.
It's a basic. It's your mother after all.
Nope.
She'll smile through it and she'll say, I'm sure tonight will be better though. You keep yourself safe. There's some leftovers from lunch in the fridge.
All right.
See you in the morning.
Yeah. If you need anything, give me a call.
She'll smile, nod, and take her leave. As yeah, listen.
I'm sure that's not worrying at all.
Listen, so sometimes the customers
I might
get a
stop
bit...
by the casino later to take a look.
Listen, you'll know this set for a fact. Like, casino customers aren't like the nicest individuals, especially if they get drunk and they like
And lose a shit ton of money.
yeah, like no, not even that. It's just like it's not the sort of place that attracts well-mannered, respectable individuals. And unfortunately, just judging by your picture, your mom is hot. So, well,
Yeah.
they probably had to throw a couple of people out every now and then. These ones have money, you see, so we have to tolerate them a bit more.
Yeah. Sucks.
So it didn't seem to bother your mother, so it's
It's fine. She'll let me know.
listen. You should stop by. Would Diana check in? Is she the sort of person who like worries about her mother?
To an extent. I feel like Diane thinks about herself more than she should for someone who's supposed to be selfless. But yeah, I think she is aware. I have pretty high streetwise. She's aware that not so great people go to the casinos.
Yeah, like this is not like this is also I wouldn't say this is like fancy casino, right? This is sort of it's just like one tier above above the fucking like slot machine room.
Okay.
Listen, it's a job. It's a well-paying job. Like it's a decently paying job that she can support both of you. Sort of, so you don't go hungry, basically. But well, You have heard stories about assholes being handsy before.
Yeah, I feel like it wouldn't be like uncommon for her to swing by every now and then.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, let me know if you decide that this is one of those nights.
I mean, yeah, why not?
As why shouldn't I use certain villains?
Should always recycle.
As yeah, listen, probably eat this like pseudo lunch that is more like a dinner. And rest up a bit before kind of like closer to midnight you'll head out. As you stop by the place, it's not that far away from your apartment. As you kind of see this like limousine sort of parked in front of the place, as you actually see several men walking out, and they're wearing like expensive. You can give me a style roll if you want. It's only a basic
Sure.
difficulty.
Oh my god. I have no idea about expensive shit.
Listen, you don't know about their clothes, but they're wearing a lot of jewelry on them. Like the watch looks expensive. It's like everything about them is meant to stand out as they are in fact speaking Spanish loudly to one another. As they head inside, and they all look young, sort of early to mid to 20s, kind of like frat boy energy, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Well, her mom did mention a new group coming in, so I guess she's assuming this is them.
Yeah, like normal customers who come here don't like actually use a limousine. Like a limousine in this place is like you're begging to be robbed.
Yeah.
This is not the nicest neighborhood. But yeah, as you kind of like approach the place, the bouncer at the entrance kind of like recognizing you, says, "Here to check in on your mom."
Yeah. Figured it can't hurt.
She's at the big table now, serving the fucking cunts.
God, are they that bad?
Well, they made me serve drinks last night.
You?
Yeah. The owner
What the fuck are they doing?
insisted. Pay a lot of money.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah. That's gonna give you a bit of a sympathetic look. Be careful, all right? They look like the bad sort.
Yeah. I can handle it, but thanks.
He'll give you a nod as you'll kind of walk in as you pass by the slot machines and some of the kind of like tables. As you'll see, they have set up this large sort of poker table. As your mother is getting them some drinks. As one of them kind of like leans into presumably his friend and says something in Spanish. I'm not sure if your character would know Spanish.
Oh god. Probably not.
Listen, let's see. What's your no roll?
It's 5 dice.
Listen. If you want, I can let you get a roll. And if it's a crit,
Sure,
you know
we'll see
Spanish.
if I studied Spanish specifically. You said it's a crit?
Yeah. And reroll.
Yeah.
That's
no.
pretty cool.
I can't know less Spanish.
Well,
Listen.
keep it all in. Are you a gambler?
Do you want to know a couple of words, or do you want to like know nothing? I
A
suppose
couple of words.
I suppose I was gonna say it's supposed
It's
to.
been a few years since high school Spanish, you know.
I would have gambled personally.
You know, we're at a casino. You know what? Fuck it. I know no Spanish. Absolutely none.
Well, listen. You're not sure what puta means, but it's the way they say it. Listen, tone and body language communicate quite a lot.
yeah.
It was staring at your mother's ass as he was saying that.
Mm, all right. Well, if she's going to get them drinks, Diane's gonna kind of like walk up next to her to talk as she's doing that.
Yeah, she's at the bar, kind of like waiting for the bartender to like make their fucking cocktails.
Hey, mom.
She like kind of gets caught a bit surprised. Oh, I see.
Sorry, stopping by unannounced again.
Should be you have anything in the morning, I suppose then.
Uh, I do, but you know, I don't need that much sleep. I'll survive. So, are those the? She's gonna kind of like gesture over her shoulder to the table. Those are the new guys?
She'll nod.
Do they drive a limousine here every time?
Well, yeah, I was here last night too. So
Huh.
the boss is losing his mind. Apparently, they're just casually throwing around insane amounts of money. Have tipped incredibly well as well. So at least that's that.
Yeah, I guess I can see why he'd want to keep him around.
She'll kind of grits her teeth a bit.
I- They're not giving you trouble, are they?
Suppose not that I can't handle. Fine. Apparently they're gonna be here for a few more days until Monday. So
I mean, where are they from? Sounds like they're speaking Spanish.
I think one of them offered to take me to their villa in Mexico.
Oh, well, you know, that's generous offer for fucking creep.
Yeah. So I'll assume that's where they're from.
Most likely then. Wish I had studied Spanish now, but
Maybe not. I don't think I want to know what they're talking about.
I have ideas. None of them great.
She'll nod as she'll take the drinks and kind of begin heading back to the table. As you hear like one of them ask like a sentence in Spanish again, and you don't like really understand. But they all like seemingly find it very funny and laugh at it.
I feel like Diane kind of hangs by the bar and just gonna watch this table like a hawk, probably just glaring at them.
Well, listen, if you no, it's gonna take about 10 seconds. They're all like looking at you and like saying shit as well.
Oh, they're saying shit about Diane as well.
I mean, you presumably because they're looking at you, saying stuff, and then laughing to each other. They're not
Okay,
being subtle
cool.
about it.
Yeah, she's gonna like. So sorry to her mom right now. But yeah, she's gonna walk up to the table and be like, "You want to say that to my fucking face?"
Please join us. There's plenty of room for lovely ladies here.
Right. Yeah, I don't make a habit of sitting at the tables with the cunts like you.
Well, God, I need to steel myself for this. You know what they say about cunts? Only good cunt is a licked one.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you know all about that.
Ah, you'd be surprised. There's a reason I shave. So,
All right. You know, interesting, I guess. Not interested.
come on. Join us, have a drink. You know how to play poker?
Yes, I know how to play poker. I'm not a fucking idiot.
Ah, come on then. Can make some money then.
Yeah, I mean, with the shit you guys are throwing around, I'm sure you've got plenty to spare.
Mm-hmm. I've got about much money as you've got tits.
Charming. Does this usually work?
They begin like laughing in Spanish as he'll say.
Laughing in Spanish.
Well, they're laughing and like saying words in Spanish as he'll kind of turn to you and say, sometimes, sometimes not.
Sorry, what'd you say?
He said, sometimes, sometimes not.
Yeah, I'm gonna bet more on the sometimes not.
Mm.
Maybe I misjudge people though. Maybe money really does open a lot of doors and legs.
Oh yeah, certainly does. But listen, I'm not propositioning you for a good time, although probably could rock your world. But that's just a friendly game of poker. Sure, you have money to play. Buy-ins only. I'll cover your buy-in. No risk.
You're gonna let me waste your money.
If I can keep staring at your tits, it means nothing to me.
I am so close to just tasing you, man.
No, you will be the first woman who tried that. Like it, you know what they say. You like our spicy food?
God, you're gross, but she's gonna sit at the table.
Yeah, listen.
Look, if it's this guy's money,
Yeah,
I'm gonna make sure my mom gets tipped really well.
The buy-in is basically $1,000.
Jeez.
As yeah, you'll just kind of buy you the chips. Now, the fuck make to play poker? I'm looking at the roll that also like give you a good chance.
I'm gonna say off the top
I'm
of my
not
head,
good.
like, style or no or streetwise, maybe detect to like
No,
just,
because
like,
detect
Definitely
she has,
not
she has the
detect.
shit detect. No, I think streetwise.
Well, I don't have
would,
a quick if you know, but the problem is I'm just listening off like in my head, like what are some of the options I think of? Cool.
who would less so, but I think streetwise is depends on what kind of player are you. Are you a player that's gonna like sort of
The chat option, use flirt to distract them.
you could use flirt, and and then the difficulty would be basic. You could win money.
Really?
Yes.
Jill, the rest of us
Hey.
know who this character is. He would a fucking chicken with tits could scam him.
Hey, if I can get him to spend more money on my mom,
Yeah, give me a flirt
flirt.
roll then. The basic difficulty.
I'm your advisor here to help you, Joe. From the beyond.
thank you, advisor back.
Oh, are you a real gambler?
I have
Is-
silver tongue. Does that apply here?
You know what? It's not just a body. You actually have to flirt with him. So you have to give me one line,
Oh
or at least
God.
what she would say.
Fucking Jill, are you strong enough, or will you fucking wither away?
I haven't drank enough wine for this. I am
fine.
not a flirty person at
It's
all.
fine.
No,
Well,
it's
that's
neat.
why.
We can wait a few minutes.
That,
You can get
that's
yourself some fortifying tonic.
what I'm saying.
10-minute break.
If-
10-minute break.
Even you don't have to actually say the line, but like tell me how she would.
Hold on, let me
flirt
look at
with
his
him.
picture. What can we do here?
Well, look at his.
The only thing
jawline.
I can think of is asking if he has tattoos anywhere else.
You should do that. You should listen. That's a good opener.
Yeah, she'll be like, "Oh, I noticed you got some tattoos in your arm. Do you have anywhere else?
Would you like
Any
to see?
more? I might be interested, curious.
Starts unbuttoning his shirt.
Oh, okay. Well, got confidence.
As yeah, no, you'll see he has like sort of they're like sort of covered. But now that he's just kind of like unbuttons it and like just literally just takes it off in the middle of the restaurant, you'll see like he has some tattoos on his abdomen, and one that sort of kind of goes a bit lower, but it's like cut off at the pants. And he'll say, "If you want, I can show you this one as well."
I didn't know this was turning into a game of strip poker, but it's a pretty good view. Not gonna complain.
The other ones are like kind of like giving him the, "Ah, she called you out, man. You have to do it now." As yeah, he'll begin to unbutton his pants. Doesn't take you
She's trying so hard not to laugh.
doesn't take you long to realize he is wearing no underpants,
Oh my god.
as he is in fact now naked. As the other ones are laughing. They're finding this very hilarious.
Yeah, I feel like Diane's like trying to like hide her mouth behind her hand because she's trying not to laugh right now.
The woman
Um,
serving the fucking poker cards is just kind of like staring at the fucking table, just like unmoving, unblinking, just staring down, trying to like just ignore the scene unfolding in front of her.
Can I slip her a tip?
Maybe after this, but yeah. He'll kind of like look at you and
only
be like,
imagine.
he looks at you and says, "It goes down all the way down to my dick."
Yeah, I see that. It's very much in my face currently.
Be like the second best place it could be.
Oh, I see.
Like starts pulling the pants back up. Like the bouncer was like just like in the corner, like watching this skate, like ready to jump him. She's like, don't worry, I'm not that kind of guy. Usually, it's all in good fun, right?
Yeah, no, all in good fun.
So, let's
She'll look around the table and be like, is anyone else gonna strip, or is it just this guy?
they're all just kind of like shaking their heads. It's like, nah. They all know I have the biggest dick around here.
Yeah, I've seen bigger, but you can be proud of that if you want.
Ah, well. No, many women say that, but well, then it actually gets hard. And oof.
Grower, not a shower. Got it. There's no shame in that.
So what about you, though? What's a hot thing like you doing around here?
Grant, do I get the reroll,
Yes,
please?
you do get the reroll. Unfortunately, now you have to continue the conversation.
I know.
Oh my god, it was for nothing.
It was for nothing. I'm gonna kill myself.
You can listen. You can download and post my fucking thing, Jill. I'll delete it after you download it.
You're welcome, Joe. You should know this to me. Is this on you, really?
Secret is I was never very trustworthy.
They'll say, "Well, what's a hot little thing like you doing around here?"
Well, I stop by every now and then. Not usually to gamble.
Hmm.
But I guess you guys are new here, huh?
Yeah, just doing some small business in town. Found this little quaint place, and I have to ask. There's some resemblance here. Is that your mother or like older sister, like aunt? What are you talking here?
Yes, that is my mom.
I can see a big tits run in the family.
Mm-hmm. So you guys are here for business. Must be pretty important.
Ah, not really, but it makes a lot of money, so it's important to someone.
What do you scam people then?
Only the idiots.
Yeah, I mean, who would fall for a scam, right?
No one. But listen. Now, you really want to make money, you seem to be pretty good at the game. There's some really high openings and well, more exclusive places.
What, am I getting invited to the high rollers table?
You have to have a. I could bring you in as a +1 and well, play this good there. You're gonna be rolling in cash.
A tempting offer. I'll have to think about it.
Kind of smile, nod. Is listen, I'll give you 1 cash.
Yeah.
From because you will be winning quite decently, as he is just gonna, instead of playing the game, he is mostly gonna ogle you.
Yeah, when Diane can't fucking take it anymore, she's just gonna get up and excuse herself.
As yeah, now I need my second
More?
Forsters.
Did you just call him Mexican?
Well, you didn't ask his name, so
That's true. Diane doesn't give a shit.
You see, it's like a Bethesda game. Until you actually like learn his name, like it just gives him like a title, and apparently you perceive him as Mexican, and that's it.
Yep.
Immigrant illegal.
Immigrant, comma,
MS-13
illegal.
member. Al Salvadorian? Question mark.
as you sort of, where are you like stepping away? Because your mother does have kind of just, there's while these people kind of occupy a lot of her time, there's still other like people playing, and she would have to go around giving drinks and stuff like that.
Yeah, when she's kind of away from the table, Diane's gonna take the money she won and just hand it to her mom.
Yeah, but I expect, I'm thinking you like excuse yourself and like wait for her at the bar, right?
Yeah.
As the bartender kind of like looks at you and says, "Ah, what pieces of shit, am I right?"
Oh god, I think I threw up in my mouth quite a few times.
No, supposedly they're connected to some like criminal organization.
Oh really? I never would have guessed.
Yeah, they just think nobody here speaks Spanish, so they're surprisingly open about their shit.
I mean, do you speak Spanish?
He nods.
Ooh. What do they say?
Well, right now they're talking about you and your mother, and I don't think you want to hear that part.
I think I get the idea.
Yeah. So Well, I'm gonna be forward because well, they're assholes, but they have a lot of money. So I'm thinking it'll be a really funny prank if we rub them blind.
Okay. What's the plan here?
I'll kind of like look around, says, meet me out back.
Dan also looks around like, what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, listen. You'll you kind of like meet this guy behind. I'll post this picture now.
All right, what asshole have you thrown at me now?
Assume the forced out of me.
Always.
Listen, is this
You handed me Sauron yesterday.
Yeah, but like before he became evil, though.
Luckily, this guy has a boyfriend.
Listen, Grunt. Unfortunately, we are hardcore Calvinists. We believe in predetermination.
God is real in Nexus.
This is like a bartender you haven't like seen before, right? Like, this is
Yeah, I was about to
guy.
ask if I know this guy or
No,
not.
he's seemingly new here. Your mother would have said that he's like some like Russian guy. Auckland has like a large sort of immigrant population, so it's not like the weirdest thing to see people like from like all walks of life and like parts of the world.
Mhm.
As Mikhail will say, well, first of all, I don't know you. My name is Mikhail.
Diane. You're new, right?
Yeah.
And
But
you're already planning on robbing clients?
well, listen, it's just, I mean, it's like you see $100 on the floor, you're not gonna pick them up.
It depends. Sometimes it's taped to the floor so people can laugh at you.
That's true. Sometimes, though, you just see it fall out of the pocket of a guy who, well, behaves like that. So. Listen.
Right, so
no
what's this
snitching
plan?
to your mom, though. Gonna be kind of curious at this. Can you keep a
So
secret?
you think I tell her everything?
I don't know. I don't know you. I barely know her.
Yeah, no. Cross my heart. No snitching.
All right. So, I hear well, I hear you have some powers of your own.
Okay.
Listen, it's fine. I have some too. It's just like, keep it a bit on the down low.
Huh? Like what?
Oh, well, I can take a punch. I am much stronger than the average person. Can also do some magic. Let's not tell each other's all the secrets. I can handle my own.
Mysterious. Okay. Yeah, I might be able to do some things. She'll make like a little spark in her hand.
All right. Then what I was counting on, I can't really fuck with electricity, but you can. So if somebody were to, when the car goes by, make sure the engine fucking like battery runs out. Can you do that? Can you like?
You could probably find a way to overload it or Fry it, yeah.
You do that. 10 grand.
10 grand.
Yeah, just for you.
You've got to be shitting me.
No, I'm not. I've seen what these no, his watch is like 5 times that amount. It's just, hot stuff. You kind of have to take a bit of a loss on it.
Okay, so I make sure the car can't go, and then what?
I'll handle the rest. There's one thing though. Like he'll kind of like give you some. He'll like kind of pull out this small like map, and he'll kind of like draw on like a certain intersection. Have to make sure that they get some distance away from this place. And want them to get too suspicious in case something bad happens. Probably like kind of park the car, not park, but stop the car here, red light or something. This is where you go in. Fry the battery, or just drain it. Just make the car die down, and I'll handle the rest. And after that, you meet back here to your cut.
Okay, this is well thought out.
I may have performed a couple more scams like this in the past.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me. How did you know about me?
Ask around. You're not exactly secretive, are you?
No, not exactly.
You can give me a detect on that one.
I could try.
Yeah.
Put your Italian pride pin on. I don't know, man.
Now listen, I assume you'll keep the Porsche unless you're a gambling woman.
No, I'm gonna keep it.
You should gamble.
As listen, it's a bit weird, but not like impossible for him to have like just asked about you and someone somewhere with them. It is a bit suspicious. It's like, what are the odds, right?
Yeah.
Because you've not been secretive, but you also haven't like super public. So it's like I've showed up in the last.
Like a couple of people in her life know.
Yeah,
but it's not like...
It's like maybe your mother, but like I don't. It's definitely suspicious.
Yeah. You know what? Convince me that this isn't going to blow up in my face, and you've got a deal.
I mean, I presume it's not a matter of money, so what kind of guarantee are you looking for?
I don't know. Are we going to get caught on camera? Is this gonna
No cameras in
ruin
that
my image?
intersection. Not if you do it subtly. That's on you. If you fuck up, I can't really help you there.
Fuck, I'm curious enough.
Come on. 10 grand richer before sunrise.
Alright, fine. You got a deal?
He'll kind of like send a hand for a handshake.
Yeah, she'll shake his hand.
Yeah, listen. He'll go back inside and he'll give you the timetable that they usually leave. They'll get super drunk, so they'll leave around like 4 in the morning. As well, presumably you will go and wait because he would have given you like their sort of travel route, and that's the intersection he is kind of like wants you to like kind of like stop their car at. As presumably you'll wait around for a bit and get into position. How do you plan on sabotaging the car?
That's a good question. I
Depends on how destructive you want to be, or versus how subtle you want to be as well. Because
would it be
you
possible
could
to
just like
like
collapse a fucking you can like make this like the traffic light just blow up on them and just kind of plump down, and that would probably like make them get out of the car and be like, what the fuck. But
that's true.
that's like a big thing.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
think Diana is super subtle. To be honest,
You could literally just
she's got a little
pass by
stealth.
their car and just touch it and just boom
That's what I
goes
was
the
initially
dynamite.
thinking, but
I'll say, let me
I like the
actually
traffic light thing
let
though.
me
But
other thing.
I am reading through it to see what I can do.
You
I
have
could technically
you have
like,
the elemental rays. You could actually just
yeah,
like fire a lightning
shoot the
bolt
car.
from like a side alley.
That's I'm leaning more towards that if we want to be subtle, and considering the conversation she had with Sky, she probably should try and be subtle at least. Uh, the only other thing is like I can go incorporeal. I don't know if like going through the car would do anything though.
Yeah, the problem is if you go incorporeal, then they're not gonna sabotage it. You're just gonna pass through it.
True. Yeah, yeah. I guess I'll try
Unstoppable
and
force through it. Just run through it and crash through it. No,
Just
I
throw
think
something at their car.
shooting from like a cover position, I mean, it's gonna expose the fact that just like a fucking lightning bolt like hit these guys, but it's not gonna be like you.
Yeah, so many people have lightning powers. Why would it be me? Yeah, I'll try and shoot from a distance then.
Yeah, you know what? Give me a shoot roll. It's only like a basic difficulty. So yeah, you see the car sort of slowing down as it sort of like waits for the light, and then you from one of the small kind of like back alleys aim, and as this lightning bolt just kind of springs out of your hands and like slams into the front part, the fucking like booming noise reverberates through the air as the car just fucking like kind of like shakes, and well, that's enough to well, cause a lot of damage, as you'll see like them like just kind of like shoving the doors out and like getting out, as they're like there's a level of fear right now as they're like looking around, and you'll see the sort of mist begin to creep in from all the angles as it sort of obstructs your view before you start hearing screams from it.
Oh god.
And well, then followed shortly by a sound of gunfire before it just goes quiet. Because it's 4 a.m., there was no one really around. No other cars, definitely no pedestrians.
But that is loud.
But it is, well, you can assume like somebody will call the police soon.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want what you want to do next?
She'll linger a little bit, but probably be like, okay, this is drawing a lot of attention, then try and like withdraw a little bit away.
If you linger a bit, you'll see like the moment the mist sort of kind of like dissipates, almost as this like thick fog just kind of like moves on its own, kind of seeping into the canals and sort of underneath the street. Several dead bodies just kind of lying there in massive pools of blood.
Holy shit! Yeah, Diane's getting out of Dodge. She's leaving.
Yeah, you go to collect.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, you'll go back to the meeting spot as You'll see Mikhail there smoking a cigarette. He'll say, I thought you wouldn't make it. He like just hands you like a fat stack of cash.
It just looks down at all the cash. It's like, God damn. All right. Why you thought I wouldn't make it?
You
What do
were
you
a
mean by that?
bit late. Maybe you ran home. I don't know.
No, that was just something else that you pulled.
Listen, sometimes assholes do just deserve to die.
Can't say that I necessarily disagree.
Some good shooting back there.
Thanks. Don't do it often.
Maybe you should. Maybe it might be a world filled with less assholes.
It's tempting.
Well, in case you change your mind and I make some I was gonna say this job ain't it's not very well paying job, but well, you get to clean off the street trash. Give me a phone call. They'll kind of just hand you like a small slip of paper with like a phone number written on it.
Yeah, I'll do that. Thanks.
As kind of goes by you, you will notice sort of like it's kind of like at a weird angle, so it was hard to see before. Sort of kind of like almost underneath his chin. There's like a dried up smear of blood.
Noted.
So you'll go and you will see him literally turn into a cloud of mist as he disappears.
Well, that's a new one.
Yeah, give me a no roll. Might
Have I heard of anybody turning into mist?
oh yeah, could be. It depends on how like how much you scour the internet for conspiracy theories.
All right, is this a crit?
Yeah. I'll give you information even on a partial. Now listen, 3 dice ain't a bad reroll.
Pretty good reroll right
I'm
there.
fine knowing
Dude.
nothing, so I will reroll. Yeah, okay, I know nothing.
Listen, I don't. Is Diane the kind of person who like listens to conspiracy theories on the internet?
Probably not.
Yeah, and so it's kind of weird, but not like considering like superpowers exist. God knows what this guy has. He said he knew
Yeah,
magic.
I think she would like listen to like opinions that aren't like the majority, but I don't know if she would go full conspiracy.
Well, would she
theory.
listen to a certain well-known podcast called Infowars? Speaks truth to power.
You listen to Esteban O'Bannon and Rex Jones.
She's probably familiar with them, but I don't know if she would listen to the podcast.
Because they would have been screaming about secret vampire cabals hiding in the shadows that can.
Okay, no, she doesn't care about that.
Corrupt your children. Literally drink the blood of your children.
I don't think she did.
Sadly, we don't have the Hassan stream yet.
There are conspiracies about like vampires existing within societies and like doing weird shit, but this guy just turned into fog, so it's
It's probably just like a weird power.
Yeah. You unlike actual like they just look like regular humans. Luckily, there's no sunlight around, and the casinos are kind of dark. They're not very well illuminated places. I presume you will just take the money and go home, because
Yeah.
it's been quite a night. As you can add another dot of cash onto your character sheet.
Nice.
As Damn, did you just uplift yourself from poverty for like a few months? And all you had to do
I'll
was
take it.
just kill a bunch of cartel men.
Who'd have thunk?
Crime does pay if you work for the correct people. Yeah, as anything is Miu wanted to do anything for the rest of her day?
Oof. I think like
Did you go to the casino?
God, no, she doesn't gamble. That's fucking stupid. But listen, I think like while she will do like remain at her job and do some of her work, like she'll call it an early day, and as she'll get ready to go home.
Yeah.
Listen, oh, Grant, listen, it's something that she doesn't quite do it. She probably doesn't do it like consciously, but she'll think a lot about like this being recruited by Spectre and these like fucking church, like these religious fanatics or whatever. As like, yeah, like she'll probably like her first sight will proc as like, God, what's the next 2 days? Like, God, she's thinking about what the next 2 days are gonna look like.
Problem is sort of foresight that has to be like you predict the outcome of an action. So what kind of action are you trying to like predict here?
Like I guess like she's trying to predict because like
are you trying to predict the outcome of you joining Spectre?
She's trying to think about it because like Maru's currently of the opinion of am I going to survive if I do this job? Because like Maru did kind of take the job because like it doesn't sound safe to refuse the job when the person's in front of you.
So again, I'm asking, so then you are planning on, you're trying to like predict.
Wants to see like she wants to see like what is the outcome for her like actually working with Spectre, because like will they kill her as a disposable asset after this is done?
So as you sort of think about that, you focus on what would happen if you accept their offer right now and work with them on this job specifically. As if you know, for one thing, the longer stretches of times you try to like look into the like less reliable it will be. You see yourself at home, in bed. I don't think you'll die. You don't think, at the very least, this job and doing the work for them right now won't lead to your death?
All right, that reassures her a bit. She'll take a bit of a detour to recompose herself a bit before she properly gets home.
Yeah. I think you would be getting home sort of later into the evening as what would your siblings be doing at this time? Your brother's definitely not home. He's out and about. Your sister might be.
Yeah, the sister like the sister that probably would have been after doing homework like probably talking with her friends or maybe like looking over because like she does like she unironically the sister might know Diana because her sister does in fact participate in the local community volunteer groups and the like, so she might be like talking to like friends she knows like on the phone, either from school or like
Yeah.
from the like associations and the like stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can give me an awareness roll. It's only a basic difficulty. Maybe catch some parts of the conversations she's having. Unless you just want to read her mind, I guess.
No, Murray doesn't do that to her own family. It's a very invasive thing to do. It's only acceptable to do that to like people you don't know and aren't important. Yeah, no,
listen, you can't, like, you'll catch like fragments, but nothing stands out to you. She'll just kind of like very dismissively kind of like say hello as you'll kind of pass her by.
Yeah, Murray will just say hi back and listen. She'll ask her how her day was later. It's like she doesn't. It's not going to interrupt her when she's on the phone.
And sit down, have dinner, you'll think to yourself, apparently, even if maybe it's for a short period of time, have to be a long-lasting partnership, did join the world's most famous terrorist organization.
Surprisingly more talkative than their reputation would suggest.
It's a miracle that these people are like so capable. This is on that end, we'll end the session.